Hello viewers, Windshear again. Apologize for the lack of videos here a couple weeks. I've just been swamped with work. It's normally a slow time of the year, but you know, since we're in this big recession, business is through the roof. But remember, we're in a recession, right? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I am a airline pilot, constantly on the road. It's not something I really like to brag about. It's a very unique job, but it's a very difficult job in a lot of ways. You're always working weekends, you're always working holidays, you're always working. Particularly, I've only been doing it for about 8 years at my current employer. But as quote a junior pilot, you're always on the road. It, for example, the last 2 weeks have been a perfect example. I've had 2 days off in the last 14 days. And yes, that's legal, but it pushes the envelope. And thankfully, we've got some new regulations coming on this year to increase our relaxation time or rest time, if you want to call it that, to give us a little more time off. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about that. Here I am. I am here to show you my new server. And look what I've done here. I've just started a little hornet's nest right here. People just coming up all over me once I knifed that guy on this server. And I was like, bring it on. It's on. I see this a lot on servers I'm playing on now when I'm running with these dice dog tags. And the dice approved dog tag, that is. So everybody's pretty aggressive about coming after you. It kind of, it opens up a little pathway or a little door I'm not really accustomed to. You know, I'm used to taking on a lot of players at once. I'm not the best player by any means, obviously. But you do observe a noticeable amount of player tactics change. They almost turn into an over-the-top aggressor, a little too much in some respects, as people really just kind of put it all on the line and try to come after you. But, you know, it's not too bad. It was just a one-on-one guy. Like, this guy was just running around carelessly, hoping he'd just find me standing still somewhere, I guess. But when mobs of guys come at you, that's when it gets a little interesting. You'll see 3 or 4 guys all running, you know, probably in a squad together, and triangulating your position, and this full-on onslaught at you, and you're like, I only have so many bullets and so many rounds, and I need to make them all count. Here's a knife fail right there, and a quick turn on this guy. So a lot of times I'll switch to a bigger LMG, which I'll show you some M60 gameplay here in a little bit, so I have multiple rounds to address a whole team coming at me. Because, you know, assault-type weapons just not going to cut it when you have 3 or 4 guys coming at you and at 10 feet or less. It's more like you better run or figure out something to do, or hopefully got some teammates on board. Now, I don't know if you notice here, I also joined another platoon, and she's in my squad right now. It's ProjectTonka. I've played just about 1 or 2 matches with her, but she actually has a YouTube channel as well. I'll link it in the description. She is also a fellow DICE-approved tag member, and this guy, he pulled it out, so I'll reciprocate. But she's also in my new platoon. I also joined as well. That's just for DICE dog tag approved members. I think there's about 6 or 7 of us now on the PlayStation 3 network. I don't know about other networks. That's only PlayStation 3, from what I understand. So look for us. This is also going to be, they're welcome to play on the server as well. I've extended that option to them. So you may see them playing on here. Some pretty big names, some DICE moderators as well, like Sunny Boy, and quite a few other people too that participate in big Battlefield 3 events. I'm still getting to know them right now, so I'm a little unfamiliar with their whole situation there, but I've extended the offer to them. I hope to play with them, and you might see me playing with them on here occasionally. Don't ask when I play. It's completely random, but again, of course, the server will be up 24/7. The server name, as you see there in the list, and maybe I failed to mention that, is simply DICE approved. That's it. DICE approved. Just search that, and you will find it on the PlayStation 3 server. Look at these fails. Oh, yeah. That was a close shave right there, yes. But I threw the Black Widow right there in his face and put him down. Also, you can see I'm utilizing C4 as a last-ditch effort when I pretty much feel like my safety is in intimate jeopardy. I will throw out the troll C4. Hey, you know, you troll me, I'll troll you. We'll just go both ways with it. It's this little just a little backup just in the event I can't quite pull off the aim. I'll resort to that if I have to. Also, I'm using all equipment I can. As you saw in the first clip, I was using the Recon Tugs class. That really gives me a heads up whenever somebody's around. I'm not going to give you all my little tips away on what I plan on doing to circumvent the onslaughts here and there, but you'll probably see it in some of the footage as I continually progress with this series, so to say, the Troll Dice Windshear series. I'm still going to continue to bring you tips and strategies as well, because obviously this is just gameplay like anything else. It's about producing good gameplay, talking you through it, showing strategy. That's what my channel's about. Still working into the PC market as well. I played my first PC match the other day on a 64-man server. I wasn't recording because I really didn't anticipate doing that well, but somehow out of 64 players I finished in the top 6, and actually I quit the match right before it ended, so I couldn't even save the battle log reports. I can't even prove that to you, but nonetheless I was running with the SKS, and I mean, guys, I got just over 2 hours of actual gameplay on PC, and for those of you that know, I have little to no experience with the PC keyboard and mouse, so I mean, not trying to talk trash or anything here, guys, but that says something about the level of controllability with PC, does it not? If some guy with absolutely no experience can pick up a keyboard and mouse and pretty much pwn with it, I mean, I'm not saying I'm God or anything here, but I mean, that controllability of the keyboard and mouse is just not near the on the same tier as it is with console type gameplay. When you're playing with the controller, I mean, I've yet to still master it. I mean, you're constantly reevaluating your playability with the controller. It's very much more difficult. There's no question. If anybody's never played on console before, you're only familiar with PC, good luck. That's all I gotta tell you. It will take you hundreds, if not thousands, of hours to get good with the controller. So, anyway, the fact I just picked up a keyboard and mouse, and within 2 hours I'm kind of like getting it down, I was like, alright, this isn't quite as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Anyway, so I will be posting up some PC gameplay here fairly soon. It's all dependent on my work schedule lately. It's just been incredibly busy. And like I say, as a pilot, I kind of have a unique perspective when I'm looking down from the sky and I'm seeing shopping malls on weekdays completely filled up. I'm in the airport. All our seats are filled up on airplanes. There's people just wall-to-wall traveling for business, traveling for pleasure. I see it every day. I mean, I've never seen airports this busy until basically the last year. It's just unbelievable the amount of people out there traveling for whatever the reason. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit short here, but again, same tactics I usually employ here. If you're hiding behind cover, I'm going to blow it out with C4 or an RPG. I try to keep that situational awareness 360 degrees around me. A lot's going on. Obviously, you can't account for a sniper on top of a crane across the map. But moments like this are fairly enjoyable. I've been playing a lot with the M4A1, the SG553. I'm thinking about putting a video out about comparing the two, or maybe just delving a little more than the engineer class weapons again, highlighting the differences between them all. But this is a great weapon. I've coined this before the best engineer weapon. Lately that's changed to the MTAR. I'm not sure if it was to come down between this and the MTAR which one is better. I might have to give the edge to the MTAR. That's a pretty impressive weapon. But as I'm pushing up here again, lots of trollage always on the horizon. Watching that mini-map, got a tail on me. Get some distance, put him down, and Taco gets the fail. This guy's name was cracking me up. I guess it was a Brazilian server I was playing on. But this last clip, I'll let you watch it and decipher what happens here in a moment as I accelerate through this last clip. Please like and subscribe to the video if you enjoyed the content, guys. Obviously, look for my server. I will be on there myself. It's a mix of Conquest Assaults and Team Deathmatch. Don't expect it just to be a dry Metro Sane Bazaar thing with this endless tickets spawn campage. It's not going to be that at all. I've got dynamic gameplay in there, so look for that. It's various levels, so we'll keep the pace up and keep you guessing on what's next. But should change up the gameplay style of every match. And also, you may come across the other players I mentioned in my platoon that also run with this tag. I'll always run this tag. Feel free to take it from me. I don't take it personally. It's just the nature of the beast. I do get knifed frequently. I'm not saying it never happens. It does happen, and I'm not saying I'm not affected by it, but you know, it's just the name of the game. So check this out. It's like I get killed, but I don't. It's like I come back from the death. I mean, it never even shows the kill. So it was interesting. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is 1Windshear. I'll have more content to come.